Right now at 6 o'clock, this member of the Florida Board of Education's African American Task Force is now distancing herself from the new controversial standards for teaching the history of slavery. Those standards require Florida teachers to include instruction about personal benefits to enslaved people.
Democratic State Representative Kimberly Daniels, who's from here in Jacksonville, held a news conference to explain her role in reviewing the curriculum. News4Jax anchor Tarek Miner has been following these standards since they were first approved. Tarek, Daniels says she didn't know about all this.
That is correct. Representative Daniels says she had nothing to do with Florida's new academic standards, which mention the personal benefits of slavery, saying while she's a part of the African American Task Force, she was not part of the work group that specifically approved this controversial language.
To my knowledge, I had no understanding of what the details of that information was.
Kimberly Daniels says she was logged in and online during recent African American Task Force meetings, but she says she was dealing with a 3-week illness and was too sick to take in everything that was being said. Accompanied by her attorney, Daniels went on to say that the development of the controversial African American history standards was delegated to a separate work group, which she says she was not a member of.
A few of the members were chosen by some task force members before I got there earlier in the year, and then some were appointed by the Department of Education.
Daniels says she was unaware about the controversial clarification benchmark, which instructs Florida teachers to include teachings on how slaves develop skills which could be applied to their personal benefits.
I did not know that that particular part was in there, and I would have adamantly stood against it.
Daniels' attorney, Robert Salama, says fellow Democrat State Representative Angie Nixon made defamatory statements about Daniels online and on social media, blaming the new curriculum on her.
Angie Nixon, another state representative, has made statements to the media that she was in fact part of the work group that developed the curriculum and embraced slavery as a good thing.
I in no way, shape, or form defamed her. This was already spread across the nation, the information in regards to what she stated. Those were her words that came out of her mouth.
State Representative Angie Nixon is referring to recent national news stories, which have focused on comments Daniels made during a sermon that she preached back in 2008, where she said, "Thank God for slavery."
It was taken out of context. There was a whole message about thank God for the crack house. Would I thank God for the crack house? I was saying thank God for all the atrocities and the hard things that I've been through.
Nixon wants to move on and focus on the issue at hand.
I care about protecting the kids from these harmful policies, not personal attacks.
State Rep Kimberly Daniels says moving forward as a board member on the Education African American Task Force, she's going to work on getting the controversial language revised or removed from the education standards.